This self-working card trick is called Truth or Lying. It's a fun trick. You ask the spectator to simply deal off 9 cards from the deck. It doesn't matter what these cards are. And then they're to be shuffled and placed into 3 piles with 3 cards in each one. You then ask the spectator to point to any one of the 3 piles. Okay, let's suppose they point to this pile. You simply show the card and ask them to remember this is their card. In this case, it's the 9 of clubs. And then you pick the cards up and ask, now, I want you to name any card within the deck of playing cards. It can be the card you just saw as your card, or it can be a completely different card. It doesn't matter. Jeff, name a card.
Ace of Spades.
Ace of Spades, a very popular card. A, C, E, of, O-F, spades, S, P, A, D, E, S. Now, were you telling me the truth or were you lying?
I was telling you the truth.
Truth. T, R, U, T, H. You were lying like a dog. Here's the explanation for the truth or lying. It doesn't matter what the 9 cards are, and it doesn't matter how they're arranged. What you do is once the spectator picks up a pile, which in this case was over here, and shows it to you, in this case, again, it's the 9 of clubs, you have to be sure that this pile is always on top of the other 2 piles. And then you simply ask them to either name that card or any other card in the deck that they want to name. In his case, you said the Ace of Spades. So what I did was simply spell it out. A, C, E, and then you must drop them on top of the pile. O, F for of, and then S, P, A, D, E, S for spades, and drop on top. And now you're in this position. You ask them, were you telling the truth or lying? Truth has 5 letters in it, and lying has 5 letters in it, so it doesn't really matter. Because what then happens is, if he says, I'm telling the truth, which is what he did, you spell T, R, U, T, H. And that's always going to be the card that he picked.